Hey, welcome everyone. No intro, straight to the topic. I'm going to try to do more of these pre-recorded vids. Live streams are not going anywhere. And you know what? I've got a little bit of more passion. Not that I lost my passion. That's not why I left YouTube, but I'm really feeling it lately. I feel like I got a purpose. Is it just because I'm talking about the usual grifters and the chaos? I want to support creators, and what is happening to Kevin Smith is just horrendous. And you know what? You don't just ignore shit. You don't just ignore garbage. You take it out to the corner, you let it go, you see what's happening. Do these people need to be canceled? No, they don't need to be canceled, but I know what they're doing. You should know what they're doing, and we need to call them out more and more for it. I'm going to cover other topics, but He-Man or the Masters of the Universe Revelation is on my mind. I'm going to show you first about the grift that we'll go to Jeremy, but we're going to check in with Ryan Kinnell. I just checked his live stream, and he's calling Kevin Smith a liar. A liar. Why? This is my question for you people watching right now, not just my subscribers. Why do you listen to these people that do nothing to add to entertainment or fandom? They only take away and tear it down. Are you kidding me that you cannot give Kevin Smith the respect he deserves? More on that in another video, but let's check in with the grift. And super chats are flying in, but this guy, Ryan Kinnell, has lost his integrity, and we know why he's here. It's not an opinion. We know why he's here. They are waiting for something. They are trying to make this the next Last Jedi because they are hurting for funds from the pandemic. It's so obvious. So you could show for lots of things, including for what you once were, trying to recapture the magic of the Last Jedi. I've moved on. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to show you how it is. I don't want to lie to you. You know, you might disagree with me. I'm not a liar. I've never been a liar to you viewers. Okay, so let's check out Ryan. This is what it's about. Super chats are flying in. Okay. He saying that the reason I'm showing this clip is he constantly says that Kevin Smith is a liar. And I want to pose this to you viewers. What is Kevin Smith in the industry for? And what is he on YouTube for? So I think if Ryan Kinnell attacks someone else's integrity, you should be able to attack his. Because we know why he's here. Who is better for fandom and for Masters of the Universe, the legacy? Is it Ryan Kinnell? Is he just a critic? Is his critique organic? Is he organically making these, or is he so much bias and so much in his bank account to find the next thing to shit on? When's the last time he actually took out those EU books on the background? He's lost his way. You know, should you be mad at him or feel sorry for him? Well, don't feel sorry for him. He's laughing his way to the bank.
Call them toxic, call them man babies.
Yes.
When you are a person who has lived their last decade and a half as a complete corporate shill,
oh my God,
with every Marvel and Star Wars property that you watch, you're saying,
okay, so what's Ryan a show for then? Hate, fear mongering, and hate? That's all this is. What does he do that's positive? He can't do. What are they going to do? They talk about the one thing they like. They give you one example to show they have diversity of range, diversity of thought. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit if you believe that. He'll bring up one. I'm not going to say what he'll bring up because I don't even know what he likes anymore. I don't know what Ryan Kinnell likes anymore. That's a question for you viewers. That's a question. Can you think of things they like? Count 5 things that Ryan Kinnell or Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers likes. He likes Shaft. He keeps bringing up Shaft. I don't know. It's disgusting. It's absolutely horrendous. Do you think he's your friend? Do you think Ryan Kinnell and Jeremy are your friend? They're good for one thing, and that's clicks. They're not good for anything else. All right, I'm not going to spend too much more time on him because I got to. Here is the thumbnail. We got to show. We got to. Why is this specific video important? We have to watch how the Troll King defends review bombing. Review bombing is disgusting. Don't try to make light or revisionist history of what these assholes are. And you know what? Case in point, he's, his followers, they're the ones review bombing. They're the ones review bombing to prove a point, to try to form a narrative. They're review bombing. They were ready to hate. They're so ready to hate this project. All right. Let's only like a minute more.
Grow the fuck up to your fans. Kevin Smith, you have stepped in it bad, and we are going to continue to roast the fuck out of you because you deserve it. Because this man is trying to shift the blame. This man is going full Last Jedi, full Last of Us Part 2, full Ryan Johnson and Neil Druckmann. Kevin Smith, man who
when you hear that, what do you really think he's thinking of? Dollar signs. You don't care about anything anymore, Kennel, except dollar signs. Full Last of Us Part 2. Full Last Jedi. Very disappointing. All right. And more. I'm going to do another video on I think that Masters of the Universe Revelation is one of the best reimaginings of a property ever. On the level of Cobra Kai. Maybe I should make that as the thumbnail. It's on the level of Cobra Kai. I think it's even surpasses Cobra Kai. I love Cobra Kai, but there was a few weird points in the last few seasons.
Built his reputation on being some kind of mega fan, a huge nerd. I'm one of you guys.
Yes, he is.
Has just thrown you.
Here's a question for the chat. Or not, what is the chat? I'm not live streaming. Here's a question for the comments section. Who is here? Who's a bigger fan? Kevin Smith or Ryan Kittle? He doesn't care about anything anymore.
You guys under the bus. What a complete and total piece of shit. We're going to roast the fuck out of Kevin Smith, just like you've seen a lot.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Sorry. Do you hear? That's honest reaction. Screw you, Kennel. Screw you. Unbelievable. Sorry. I don't like to use bad language. This is disgusting. That's why I'm covering it. I'm going to cover good things too. Don't worry. I have some good movie topics that I want to do these. I'm trying to make them short videos. That really disgusted me. The way he's like that. We're going to roast the hell out of you. You deserve it. Unbelievable. Entitled assholes. All right, let's get to the important part. Because Jeremy is going to tell you about review bombing. And this is an important subject. And you shouldn't shill for the toxic trolls, which they absolutely are. Here's the question you need to ask. Are these reviews... Oh, hold on. No, sorry. Are these reviews organic? Or is it the cluster F of all these YouTube channels with websites, click farms, that inject politics into the discussion and geek culture and have their own agendas, even more than Kathy Kennedy ever had, own agendas for anti-SJW content without actually bringing anything to the table. Still waiting on that Gina Carano film. Still waiting on the Ben Shapiro Gina Carano film. All right, let's get to Jeremy. And this is the reason this is important, is it shows you they're going to attack Kevin Smith's credibility, what he is willing to do.
Okay, today we're going to talk about review bombing. I'm going to explain exactly what review bombing
because
is.
He knows.
Because the media has their version of what they're trying to
do. No. Defending the mob. We all know what these people point at it, and it's not organic. There's way more reviews for titles that these assholes point on Rotten Tomatoes. There's way more user reviews than any other titles on there because they use political barking, inject what they want into media, and have a bias for fear-mongering and hate clicks that gets that's where their money comes from. There's no doubt about it. This is where their money comes from. So you watch how this guy, and he is a beta, absolute beta, to complain about things. You know what alphas do? They go and create something and bring something. And they do it, and then they do ignore their haters. They prove their haters wrong. They're real alpha dogs, real trailblazers, and are not afraid of the mob. Don't pander to the mob, shill for the mob, and get paid by the mob. That's what true alpha dogs are. They're people that are not afraid to tell the viewer the truth or to give them an opinion that's not popular. People like Jeremy and Ryan Kinnell, they find the next thing that's popular to hate on. It's as simple as that. Inject a few political talking points. Easy peasy. I know what to do. I just can't stomach it. I couldn't live with myself. I could not live with myself if I did this to creators. So let's watch him defend the mob, because that is what's happening here. He's not defending true fans. He is not a hero for fandom. You know, geeks plus gamers. It's not about gamers. It's not about geeks. It's geeks plus Karens, or geeks plus identity politics. I've joked on that in the past, but it's absolutely true. This is all he does. Do I wish him harm, or do I want his channel to go away? Do I want Jeremy canceled? No. But I can't. You know what? You've noticed that I've shifted away from talking about it, but it's genuinely on my mind all the time. If you were in the room next to me, this is what I'd be talking to you about. All right, so let's watch as he shills for hate mobs, and it's not organic reviews. You know, they have a problem with shills reviews. This is the exact opposite end of the pendulum, swinging the other way, where it's so unnatural what's happening, and they constantly point at it, and they're just waiting for another video to say, oh, it dropped 2 points.
To spin, but then there's the reality of it. And I talked about this during the video where I was reacting to the Kevin Smith Q&A about Masters of the Universe, and he mentioned the review bombing article that he retweeted, and then I stopped to break down exactly what review bombing is.
Because he knows about it.
The media tries to portray review bombing as fans doing hate campaigns against things that they are trying to run up the bad score and make something look really bad.
Right. That is not that. Listen, Access Media. I criticize Access Media as well. There's many things they do. They do sometimes treat and paint the fandom unfairly. In this specific case, review bombing is a problem. It's not organic, and it's politically charged, along with a lot of incels on the internet that don't know anything about he being a man. They have nothing about that. This is not a man complaining about an animated series. And I'm not saying this is, downplaying the importance of cartoons. I love cartoons. I love animation. I love geek culture. So I'm not saying he's whining about a cartoon. No, I respect cartoons. All right, let's get back.
That's what the media wants you to believe, they often bring Russian bots into it. Toxic fans.
I don't think
there's kind of a bingo card.
Now there's toxic fans. I don't even think you need Russian bots. They got enough idiots online, you know, as your viewers.
You can kind of break down about the excuses that they try and build around something. But ultimately, what it comes down to is when opinions aren't going the way they want them to, they try to create this fake boogeyman and they try to blame everything on the fans.
It's not
what it ultimately is an excuse, and it's a diversion from what's really going on. And this is what the media does. This is what Hollywood does. It's an excuse for Hollywood.
I'm telling you what right now. The second part of Masters of the Universe Revelation, whatever it's going to be called, is going to be some of the most animation and geek culture moment in history. And all these asshats need to go and apologize to Kevin Smith, but they won't do it because they made too much money on him, making it look like he's crying in a thumbnail.
Hollywood filmmakers that don't do a good job of giving a good product. And then the fans voice their displeasure through whatever means they make necessary. You give fans the opportunity to speak out. You give fans an opportunity to rate movies. You give fans an opportunity to voice their opinions, and that's all fine and dandy unless those opinions don't go the way you want them to. Then suddenly you flip the narrative to being that fans are review bombing.
There's so many. He's playing dumb here. There's so many grifters in this circle of hate and click farms in that depend on each other for mobs of downvotes and social justice articles. And, you know, it's all connected. They all stream together. It's called Friday Night Tights. Isn't someone from Bounding in the comics there? They are so reliant on each other. They love it. They absolutely don't fall for the bullshit of this guy. He absolutely loves it when his viewers go and downvote and review bomb. And by making this like this and defending the trolls and the mob, he is encouraging. Is he saying directly? No, he's not saying directly, but he constantly points at it. And I remember during Captain Marvel, he made a video every few hours saying the Rotten Tomatoes score went down another point. Is that a natural score? We know exactly what he's doing.
Is it when something like Masters of the Universe gets that type of difference? It's the fans' fault. The fans are review bombing because the fans are toxic.
No, I don't think it's the fans. I think it's I don't think that people doing this are fans. I think it's your fault. I think it's Jeremy and the group around that have grifting off social media hate mobs and hate clicks, fear mongering that George Lucas ruined my childhood. Everyone ruined your childhood. They never grew up. They don't have any character development of their own. You know, that's why they can't that's why Jeremy can't understand character development. He's in a pool house. He doesn't even try to get a new maybe he did get a new webcam. I don't know. I haven't watched him in a while.
They're intimidated by women. They're this.
You are.
That's always the excuse. This is very similar to another.
He's caught in 720p. You know how they say caught in 4K? He's caught in 720p that says that Tila looks like a man. That is so unfair. That's so sexist. I don't care how many ladies you get on Geeks and Gamers or for your social media team. You don't share them in the conversation. You include them in a panel of douchey white guys that are super beta, ripping up their geek merch like Tom Connors.
Film called The Last Jedi.
Oh God,
another film that the fans were completely blamed for because there's no way there could be any criticism about Rian Johnson's masterpiece according to the media. There's no way you can criticize it. It must be because they're intimidated by women. There's no way there could be that big of a difference in the audience score and the fan score without there being a coordinated campaign.
Yes, it is coordinated
to show the toxic side of the fandom. Anytime there's a discrepancy like that,
gaslighting critic. I know all his tactics. Now he's gaslighting viewers to act like it's crazy to think there's a coordinated campaign. There is absolutely a coordinated campaign. Oh, did you see my video on Kevin Smith? It got a lot of clicks. And then they all follow suit. What are they all doing now? They're going as hard as they went for Last Jedi and Captain Marvel. And it's disgusting. Because Kevin Smith has done a lot more. Now, has Kevin Smith made mistakes? Absolutely. I think he was a little overly positive on his reaction to, what was it? Rise of the Skywalker. I almost said The Last Skywalker. Rise of Skywalker. So I agree with that. I don't say he's flawless. I'm not shilling for him, but he's done way more than these people.
They love to blame the fans. Yet, let me ask you this.
No, here's the thing. He's acting like his viewers are fans. They're not fans. They're fans on hate. The only thing they're fans are of hate clicks and mocking people and mocking creators that actually do things with their lives. Not these incels that wish they had something. And yes, I think a large majority of the fan base is incels. Absolutely. I've seen proof of it. I've been on the internet for a long time. Matt Jarbo said Tom Connor's little penis syndrome. I believe it. I've seen the way he treats women, his fellow collaborators, and he acts like a giant douche baby.
Whose fault is this one? Oh, wow. Wait a minute. That's an all-black cast. And the critics gave it a 33%. Yet the fans have it at a 94
what a loser.
with 5,000 verified reviews.
No, that's it. No. I can't take it anymore. That's the end of this video. Remember, join the madness. Well, no, there is movie madness online. Let's stop the madness. Stop the madness. What is he doing here? I want your comments. I want to reply to comments there. Does he really care about Shaft, or is he doing that for a political talking point? What about Shaft? Come on. I didn't see Shaft, but I don't believe it was a masterpiece. I'll check it out. I'm not against Shaft. I like Samuel L. Jackson, but come on. How many times has he brought up Shaft to try to prove a point? Loser. Both of them. Bye. I'll see you later with a bit more positive video. I can do positive too. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.